Hey guys, what's up? So I just wanted to talk about yesterday and how things went with my interview, and I guess also share a couple of other tips for you guys and gals that are in the job market and searching for your next move, your next position. The interview I thought it went pretty well yesterday. It was a panel interview, which I've never done before, so that was something interesting. There was about 6 candidates that were being interviewed, and then there was about 5 people that were interviewing everybody. So we just sat face to face with each other on a panel, and we had to do a few things. It basically started off. They asked us a bunch of questions, and then we all had to stand up individually and give an introduction of ourselves and answer the questions that they asked us, and just some simple questions about hours and flexibility and everything that was just a couple of things that were entailed in the position. And then after that, they split us up into 2 groups, and we had to construct this art project, if you will. And basically we had to take these newspapers and tape, and we had to construct a little structure that was 18 inches tall that could support a glass full of water. So I've never done something, never taken on a little project like this before, but we were able to successfully complete it. It was me, myself, and then 2 other people, and then there were some of the people that were walking around and grading everybody and just checking to see, I guess, how everybody worked with each other, and were they taking charge, were they following, were they being cooperative. That type of things, which I thought was pretty cool, because a lot of times games that we play happen to be a good reflection of our behavior and how we do things. I don't know, many of you may have heard the saying, how you do anything is how you do everything. So playing a game like that is a great way to see how people react and behave, and some of those type of things. So then when we were all done, we had to test our project, our structure, to make sure it would support a glass full of water, and ours did, and so did the other groups. And then we were graded, or we were voted on how aesthetically pleasing our project was. So we took the win for that one, and we got the most votes for our project. So that was pretty cool. And then after that, they made us all sit down, and then they handed us out a front and back questionnaire, about 10 questions on it, and we had to go through and answer all of these questions, and we had to do it in a time limit. And so I did all that, and then that was pretty much the conclusion of the interview. So I thought it went really well. Everybody was really friendly. Both sides of the panel, the candidates were very friendly, and then the other people, the people that were interviewing us, were all very friendly. So yeah, it was all around a good experience. And I do have some good news to report today. I heard that one of my references was called today, so pretty excited about that. And like I said, I'm really hoping that I get a shot at this position. More coming soon on those details as I know more. I did want to say, though, that over the last few weeks, couple of other things that I've been doing is I've been attending a couple of classes that have been put on by the Oregon State Employment Department. And one of those was on resumes and cover letters, and another one was on interviewing. And man, I tell you what, guys, I highly recommend any of you that are out there that are in the job market looking for seasonal work, full-time work, whatever work, go and look into your state employment department and check out some of the resources that they have available. I was really surprised I had no idea, and there was a lot of information that I didn't even know about that existed, and this particular employment department that I went to, they have a person that solely works on that stuff, and they kind of can be a coach for you and coach you through the process of getting you work. So the Oregon has a really good, has an excellent department here on that front, and I highly recommend you guys check into your state and see what kind of things they can offer you. But I found out going through those classes, guys, that I was doing a couple of things not right. And it was actually ended up being one of the best classes I think I've ever been to, because once you go through these things, you realize that, man, if you're really sharp with these skills, you can apply for any position out there. It doesn't necessarily have to be one that's in your skill set. I mean, if you know how to do these things and really shine well, you can get a lot of jobs. So a couple of those things that I was making mistakes on was I was doing what they call a one-size-fits-all resume. Well, there isn't no such thing as a one-size-fits-all resume. What you're supposed to do is tailor each resume to that specific position that you're applying for, and cut it down and break it down, all of your skills, your transferable skills, to that position. So there is no one-size-fits-all. Cover letters, I have been doing cover letters in the past, but I did learn some new things with cover letters and how you word them, and reading the job description and making sure that what you say about yourself in the cover letter is a good match with the job description for the position. And the other one was thank you letters after being interviewed within 24 hours. So you should send a thank you letter within 24 hours after interviewing for the position. So I thought that was another great tip that I wasn't doing. And I think a lot of people overlook that and just kind of blow that off. So I won't be doing that again. I will be sending thank you letters and doing it right. And then interviewing. Interviewing is another one. I felt that I had a lot of good skills on that one, but a lot of people, including myself, we kind of think in interview, I will just wing it, because I don't know what kind of questions they're going to be asking, right? So I'm just going to wing it, guys. I'm just going to do my best, right? Well, that's not true. I mean, there actually is a lot of ways that you can prepare yourself for an interview, and one of those ways is they give you a sheet of a lot of different questions that you can be asked. And so it's just a matter of preparing yourself, beforehand and writing things down and practicing, doing introductions, doing an introduction for yourself, prior to going through an interview. That's a good one, So anyways, these are just kind of a lot of things that I certainly wasn't doing, and I did do before this interview. I spent a lot of time going through, asking myself a bunch of different questions, and about potential questions that could be asked in an interview, and just preparing yourself for that. So winging it is not recommended. Definitely preparing yourself. So anyways, guys, I'm going to keep this short. I hope you're all doing well, and hope that if you're looking for work, that you go out there and check out some of these resources that are readily available out there for you guys. So until next time, I'm going to keep you guys posted here on what happens with this position here. And until next time, let's keep it thumbs up. All right, guys, take care. Bye bye.